When COVID hits, then I told my wife, I cakap I nak jual burger. She laughed at me. Dia kata, you nak jual burger?
Hello dan selamat datang ke Hello Mentor musim 2 episod 4. Untuk kali ini anda bersama saya Syasya Madu. Apa khabar semua? Jadi kami harapkan anda semua sihat-sihat belaka sahaja. Sebab episod kali ini kita ada tetamu istimewa yang mana sama ada anda seorang foodie ke atau anda memang minatlah untuk berada dalam F&B ni. Today special guest kita bawakan khas untuk anda semua. Dengan itu jom kita bertemu dengan the minds behind Grill Haven. Kita bersama dengan Afiq Nazar dan Hafiz Rahman. Hello.
Hey.
Okay, testing mic.
Testing mic.
Okay.
One.
Okay, so apa khabar kalian berdua hari ni, sihat ya?
Alhamdulillah. Very nice day today.
Nice day.
And yeah, hopefully we can spill some beans on what we have from Grill Haven lah.
Spill some beans from Grill
InsyaAllah.
Haven. Okay, so first question, what is the secret formula for your smash burger?
Yes,
Yes, it is.
yes, that is correct.
Okay, alright. So, kita tak nak buang masa sebab macam kita tahu Hello Mentor ni tujuan dia memang kita nak mendengar lebih lanjut tentang perkembangan anda membangunkan bisnes Grill Haven. Because F&B is not really like an easy feat kan. So,
Yes.
kita nak teruskan, kita nak tanyalah terlebih dahulu kan. Boleh tak macam Afiq dengan Hafiz ceritakan sedikit sebanyak kita kata background apa yang anda buat sebelum ni before you even started Grill Haven?
Afiq, you go first? Okay.
Basically,
Mana je?
kita orang dua daripada bidang aviation.
Aviation?
Daripada dan masih, alhamdulillah.
Masih?
Ya, dengan beberapa dua syarikat penerbangan di Malaysia lah. Jadi yang boleh adanya idea begini adalah melalui pandemik lah. Pandemik, kita dua melalui satu frasa yang agak mencabar dan tercetus idenya adalah semuanya daripada Hafiz dan family beliau lah. Dan saya cuma membantu dari belakang dan alhamdulillah sambil
dari belakang.
betul lah. So far dah berapa 3 tahun
3 tahun dah.
3 tahun menampakkan satu perjalanan yang agak istimewa lah. Dari orang kata humble beginnings. Sekarang masih humble. Menjual dengan harga yang humble juga.
Yes.
Betul.
Bangku milik. So kita kalau boleh insyaAllah kita nak kekalkan kita punya values yang harga mampu milik dan supaya semua boleh menikmati burger-burger yang harga berpatutan lah.
Ya, sebab agak susah sebenarnya kita nak dapatkan burger yang sedap dengan harga yang berpatutan, yang berkualiti. Macam itu. Dan iklan. Okay, so macam tadi Hafiz kata both of you coming from the background of aviation kan. Mungkin Afiq boleh ceritakan sikit macam mana background aviation ni membantu anda membangunkan bisnes F&B sebenarnya. Mesti macam probably there's something that you've learned back in the past.
Yes.
Macam mana?
Definitely lah. Kalau in terms of skills yang kita dapat daripada as a pilot, both of us. So kita ada macam something like called CRM. Banyak crew resource management.
Okay.
So basically how we talk, how we do in a team lah. So how we arrange, how we manage. So that is part of CRM. And then kalau ada masalah kita akan voice out instead of just duduk diam-diam je kan. And then we have something like SA, situational awareness. So we are more aware as a pilot itself. Kita lagi aware of our surroundings. So kita tengok macam our customer, our surroundings, areas and whatnot. That really helps our process untuk pilih tempat, events and our product, harga and whatnot lah. And then what else we can put in like our risk management lah. So we as a pilot, kita orang ni diajar untuk manage our risk. So I use that as into my daily life lah. So I tengok boleh tak jual, berbaloi ke tak, berapa dia punya cost and what not. So dari situ kita akan bincangkan lah. So until the time yang kita dah confirm facts and figures, then baru kita proceed.
Macam tu sebab I know how being a pilot, I heard about it being very detailed. So benda-benda macam tu pun memang you all implement lah dalam planning business kan. But before you start implementing all of this, macam mana Hafiz boleh ajak Afiq untuk suddenly open this F&B together? Like what sparked the idea macam tu?
So it started from me being unpaid leave lah, or they call it furlough, when I was with the airline back in 2020. So I felt like something dah macam kena buat something lah. And for info, my family memang F&B. I was in the family punya line since I was young.
So it runs in the blood lah.
Sort of lah. So daripada kecil I pernah follow my mum jual nasi lemak tepi jalan and what not. So I pernah ikut dia pagi-pagi buta pukul 4 pagi pergi pasar semua kan. So that indirectly taught me how to do all these things lah, kecil, little by little lah. And then I started depan rumah. Then I start to grow. Then I have my family to back me up. And then the time we were in USJ 3. So Afiq came as a customer. So Afiq datang beli burger and he came and support. And the same time Afiq pun ada run his own business back then, was Captain 8, jual lemonade. Tepi jalan juga. So then one day he came, he said, you nak try tak kita buka somewhere else? Because I also that time dah realise that our sales dah quite stagnant, the market pun dah tak berapa okay. So
when was this? Like tahun berapa?
Early 2021 is it? Yeah, 2021.
So masa tu kita macam baru nak recover a bit lah.
Dia macam on and off lah, but for aviation were very 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 badly hit lah. So kita orang memang, I was basically tak ada gaji back then. So living on my savings and whatnot. So I cakap okay, why not lah. I got nothing to lose. So as long as we can improve lah kan. So slowly we work together. We went to events like Apabila and whatnot. So dari situ kita realise we have the synergy. We can work together and we have same background. So kita tahu macam mana nak work together. Then slowly lah.
So you feel like the chemistry ongoing after going through these events. So tu yang macam mendorong semangat korang untuk buka business like that.
Betul.
Okay. So memang macam Hafiz sendiri, you dah ada like the entrepreneurship since young lah juga.
Yes, sort of lah. Memang minat business lah.
Yeah, so how come both of you got into aviation then? If you macam you sendiri pun ada run a business, I heard like the lemonade business. Macam mana?
I'll be straight up, is the money lah. You get hired for the money. So yeah, I mean, jokes aside, dari segi finances ni pun kita terlalu fikir mungkin dari usia yang muda, terbayangkan seorang pilot punya lifestyle very lavish semua kan. Truth betul, memang itu semua bayangan tidak betul sama sekali. Sebab
for the gram just
kan, lebih kurang untuk bagi perspektif lah, dia mungkin pada fasa awal, mungkin yang baru masuk mungkin 20-an, yes, memang the pay is quite okay compared to other peers of other industries, tapi it will come to a plateau and dia dari segi pembangunan diri dia dah stagnant. So with business, there's no ceiling,
no limitation,
and no limits lah to what you want, what you can earn lah.
Yelah, sebab siapa sangka kan when COVID happened, everything went to a shutdown, like even aviation kan. So
that's right.
if you have like, to me, kalau you all like have the backup plan of like building or like having a business, that serves as actually as a good backup plan jugalah.
InsyaAllah.
Kan?
InsyaAllah.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier after going to events, you dah nampak this one chemistry between you yang buatkan you rasa there's this synergy that can build this business of real heaven. So mungkin boleh ceritakan sikit lah macam mana you all punya skill and pengalaman kita kata saling melengkapi. Cuba ceritakan lebih lanjut about this particular synergy going on.
Saya rasa mungkin dari awal lagi, sebelum kita tanda tangan lah, sign kontrak itu kan,
MOU.
Kita dah start dari awal, mula identify kelemahan lah, dia more strength and weakness lah, and when we try to complement each other. So untuk bagi perspektif, saya lebih pada PR, marketing.
He's the face of the company lah.
Tak ada.
Nampaklah he's the face of the company. When you first step in, I tak sangka korang datang daripada aviation. I thought you were running to be the team principal for F1.
Ada job vacancy kan. Ada job vacancy next year. So yeah, Hafiz Hafiz dari awal lagi dia telah menunjukkan beberapa set skill dari segi pengurusan team, operations. So kita sebenarnya we respect each other's portfolios in that sense, where we don't try to overshadow each other's led skills, I would say. So in that sense kita ada respect for each other lah.
Okay. So, and like who came up with the idea of like actually doing the burgers or smash burgers lah? If I may ask, lupa nak tanya tadi.
Semua Hafiz
Started from me lah actually, because it came from the experience that I had when flying with airlines kan.
Okay.
So until today dah ada almost 17 years of flying. Yes.
You look young.
Oh, thank you very much.
I should have not said that.
So been flying around to the States, Europe and whatnot. So every time I pergi tempat, I akan tengok. I was like, I suka pergi cafes and restaurants. So I tengok, kenapa Malaysia tak ada? So one day when COVID hits, then I told my wife, I cakap, I nak jual burger. She laughed at me. Dia kata, you nak jual burger? Because in their mind, burger is like something like, you know, the typical tepi jalan burger macam tu kan.
Right.
So I explained to her, I want nak buat macam smash burger lah. So she said, why not try? So I started with 3 menus, and then with the smash burger. Then I think about few months later, my wife and her sister, they bagi idea of that sliders, which is our best seller now lah. So initially I cakap, for what? Siapa nak makan? Because in our experience, burgers only eaten by men mostly. Tapi then when we tried, I said, okay, give it a try lah. Why not? Sebab I got nothing to lose. So when we start jual tu, kita nampak traction. And our customer now 90% women.
I'm included.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, of course lah, I mean, it's kind of expected bila you travel here and there. Still sometimes you have the chance of tengok orang lain makan apa, orang lain makan apa.
Yes, betul.
So that became the idea. Okay, faham. So, with, I say now you punya business is ongoing for 3 years?
3 years.
Kan? So, dalam 3 years tu, mestilah not all unicorns and rainbows. Macam mana anda handle kalau ada kita say clash of ideas ke perselisihan faham yang terjadi ke without it actually jeopardizing the strategy in you buat business ni?
I think first things first, we must remind ourselves we are adults. We are adults, we act like an adult, and therefore first of all, we do not take things personally. When it comes to business, it's purely business. The more clash or more exchange of ideas that we have, the more it benefits the company in that sense. So we try to have a different mindset. Of course, we're only humans. We do slip up once in a while, but we always must remember that we have to do some self-reflection at the end of the day, and bring ourselves back to the actual goal that we have together. Why we started this in the first place. Yeah.
So macam kalau adalah terjadinya perselisihan faham kan, because you guys are friends as well kan, is there any specific thing ke that you would do untuk just make sure that dia tak affect you punya personal relationship as friends by the end of the day?
I think
don't take it personally lah. So and we were taught as a pilot to work in a high pressure environment. So whatever we do is always based on, like we talk about flying is safety. So like for us, the business is basically business lah. So what we do is just purely for the business. As long as it doesn't affect the business, okay, settle, habis. So kita orang tak ada macam take it balik. Just besok we start all over again lah.
And number 2 is compromise lah. Kita jangan anggap dunia ni kita punya. So sebab kita ada other team players that have their own contribution to the share. So we must understand sometimes we must take a step back and allow other people to bring in their ideas and contributions juga lah.
I see. Okay. That's very that's something very important kita kena consider lah, especially when we have our friends as our business partner kan, sebab kadang-kadang kita tak naklah benda ni menjejaskan hubungan kita dekat luar business, betul tak? So speaking of which, with Grill Heaven right now, how many people are under your management in total lah, roughly speaking?
About right now, kalau all in, about 18 or so.
18.
Started by myself, then after that slowly grow lah.
So far ada berapa cawangan?
Satu saja.
Satu saja dulu. Okay, so kalau ada next cawangan, saya akan jadi MC. But on a
InsyaAllah.
more serious note kan, kadang-kadang even with dengan bina satu cawangan ni pun definitely akan ada like some high pressure. So untuk kita nak kata nasihatkan lah kepada orang dekat luar sana kan, macam mana, apa nasihat korang untuk bina hubungan yang baik bersama dengan you punya business partner?
Like for me, I think kalau business partner ke ataupun your workers, whoever we work with, it's always you have to think about the goals and the focus, not about the personal issues. So I'm here just to work. This is my reason because of the company. Itu je. So I takkan masukkan personal things. So hopefully the other partner will understand lah. Dia bila there's a perselisihan faham or miscommunication yang selalu akan cause benda ni jadi ada friction lah. But end of the day, it's all about the business. Itu je.
Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so korang kena take note dia macam don't take things personally, especially with your business partner. Okay, so another question. Now Grill Haven I see is like growing juga. How do you encourage more untuk Grill Haven ni dia berkembang dengan lebih baju lah? Like, do you refer to any mentors ke, atau ada specific books ke yang you baca to handle this business whatsoever? Kita je tak handle business, so I would want to learn more lah macam tu.
Okay.
Kawan-kawan yang ada dalam satu industri yang sama, F&Bs, entrepreneurs, mungkin bukan dalam F&B pun kita boleh kongsi pengalaman juga on certain aspects kan, certain techniques on how they handle certain scenarios. But kalau berbalik pada soalan, saya lebih pandukan pada video-video di YouTube. Tu satu library yang sangat luas, yang merangkumi banyak topik dan subjek yang kita boleh rujukkan. And it can be played anytime, any day you want. Kan? So it can be on circumstances punya basis as well. So kalau if you go through that incident at that point, you want to find a fast solution, YouTube lah.
YouTube or Google lah.
Google.
Right, sebab kita pun tengok banyak ada banyak trend marketing lah, trend macam mana nak start a business all over social media. It's very
the best, one good of advice for that is nak kena cari or filter which one is more suitable for you. There's too many videos out there, but
sometimes boleh
overwhelming. Correct. And there's a lot of choices. So bogged down to what you want from the video, and then take what is needed according to your needs lah at that time.
I see. Okay, good advice. So Afiq and Hafiz, since you guys are in aviation, are you still pilots?
Yes.
We
So you still have schedule that you have to fly ke apa ke, and managing F&B at the same time. Oh my. How did you handle it? Macam mana macam kalau korang hilangkan stress, tak adalah hilangkan stress, like reduce it and like avoid burnout while you're juggling say 2 commitments at one time?
You have to have several boxes.
Just do it.
Several boxes. Satu kotak untuk restaurant, satu kotak untuk aviation. So when you're about to fly, take the aviation box sahaja. And
How often do you fly, like on average per month?
For me, about 15 days. And I have family also, another one. So
so you have 3 commitments then?
Yes. Wow. So you have to be responsible lah. When I'm flying, I'm with my uniform. I just think about my flying lah.
Okay, that's interesting. Like, is there any other activities yang you guys pursue during your say free time ke to like reduce the stress ke? Some people I nampak ada pergi main golf lah, apalah.
I don't think we are that.
Tak ada masa juga untuk benda tu actually.
We're not that stage yet lah. Tapi for now, it's just focus lah. Focus and discipline, because sometimes there are days where you bangun tidur macam malasnya nak pergi. But you have to lah. That is your tanggungjawab.
Tapi as a business owner, kita punya drive lain lah. Because you've already invested a lot of your time, a lot of money as well.
Betul.
So when it boils down to it, malas ke apa ke, hujan lebat ke, you got to be there when you are needed lah. So that's one thing about responsibility that Hafiz touched about. And beyond that, I think always remind yourself why you're in this in the first place. we only live once, so make sure you make the right choices in your life. So
very inspiring. Editor boleh lah edit. Kita baca kan macam very apa dia pakai
tak
apa
meme tu.
jubah graduation gitu kan. Macam dia bagi speech macam masa graduation dia macam tu. Okay, so now let's talk a bit about Grill Haven, because Grill Haven actually started from jual burgers through pop-up stores. You know, they pop up here and there, and now they have their own restaurant branch. So Afiq and Hafiz, what is your dream? You punya usaha untuk kembangkan lagi Grill Haven and bring it possibly to the skies. Gitu.
Okay.
Okay,
For
Hafiz,
me, my target is to be international. It's not just in Malaysia. So I think there's a lot of untapped market, especially like halal punya market internationally lah. So since everyone start flying around, so like for we Muslims, I tend to go places and cari makanan halal. So sometimes you do come across places yang tak ada kan.
Right.
So if we can offer that in other country, why not?
for me, I'm more concerned about the brand. Even though it was not mine to begin with, but if it's under my portfolio, I'm fully responsible for it. So I hope that what we can grow with the brand is not only F&B, it can be to other disciplines as well.
Merchandise or whatnot.
Yeah, other retailing. So I hope we can gain momentum on what we have right now, and inshallah make it to something much bigger and much more broader than F&B lah, inshallah.
Alright, okay, so we wish all the best for Grill Haven. Now, just so you guys know, dekat Haili kita ada satu core value. We actually run on 7 core values, in which one of the core value is be humble, appreciative and unite. Di mana di Haili kami menggalakkan anda untuk menghargai sesama pekerja contohnya. Jadi macam Grill Haven, they mentioned earlier, under them mereka ada 18 orang yang turut sama-sama untuk bekerjasama membawa Grill Haven ni untuk berkembang dengan lebih maju. So kita nak tanyakan kepada Afiq dan juga Hafiz, macam mana anda dan juga tim di Grill Haven amalkan sikap bekerjasama, and of course like show appreciation, you know, and engage with the employees under your management itself.
Okay, like for us, kita try to, first of all, we try don't have apa nama tu, Vic?
Power distance.
Power distance, yeah. Power distance is very important. Tak kisahlah siapa junior atau senior, we respect each other. And tak kisah your front of house or your kitchen crew or even your prep crew, we are just under the same roof. So kita kerja sama-sama. So for me, first of all, we try to be in the team as well. So macam everyone plays a big role lah. So bukan just one person, so everyone sekali. And then how we appreciate them, we give them a good sum of gaji, and at the same time we give them macam commissions and
rewards.
Rewards, yeah.
Rewards lah.
I think also kita punya business model agak unique, or at the moment it's quite unique in the sense
compared
that
to any other F&B.
correct. The involvement of the business owners themselves in the operations. So bagi saya, apa yang saya nampak feedback daripada kita punya colleagues lah, staff, they're more to friends. So itu yang buatkan a bit it's not a bit tough, but at the same time we treat them as our peers lah. So dorang tahu that we are the boss, so they draw a line between the boss and staff punya relationship. But subsequently, there's also a very intimate relationship between all of us. We are one family, and I think they take note that when we are behind the bar, behind the kitchen as well, they appreciate that there's an involvement of the business owners as well in the operations. So diorang tak ada keluarkan statement je, oh ni bos apa tahu pasal kita masak, kita penat apa semua. So alhamdulillah takat ni I take it upon myself, and Hafiz pun juga sama, yang we take it upon at least 1 week we try to be with them in the operations at least once or twice a week lah. Kalau kita punya flying roster mengizinkan. Caveat kita punya flying roster takes precedence over
That's a priority.
so everything revolves around our flying roster lah. Itu kita punya bread and butter lah.
Yes, betul.
So not to say Grill Heaven is not, but at the same time the priority is as such lah. So coming back to the question, bagi saya our involvements actually make a lot of difference in terms of team morale. And they know we are in it as well together, so we feel the tiredness, the burnouts. We understand, and that enables us as well to understand
Better
any sort of hardships they go through. Dari segi maybe we have they're much more easier to engage with lah kan. Bila ada masalah peribadi ke, masalah kewangan ke, kan, they share with it with us, and then actually it's up to us whether to bring it further up to the management ke, or keep it level as that, and hopefully we try to increase their livelihood lah in that sense kan. So we don't want Grill Heaven to just be another place to work. We try to foster the family relationship between all of us. And yang mana yang telah meninggalkan kita untuk melanjutkan pelajaran ke apa semua, they're still part of the family.
They still come back.
They still come back as customers ke, or even just to pop by and say hi. So coming from my family values, I think that's what I try to incorporate into Grill Heaven.
Okay, sebab I used to be in HR juga, and one of the very encouraged things when it comes to like building relationship with your employees is that if the managers are really heavily involved with the employees, so they feel like a sense of first they feel a sense of belonging, kan?
That's right.
Also they feel encouraged to really like share in any input just to make things better lah.
Correct.
Correct. Right. So I think that is something yang patut dipuji. Probably any last words that you have for your employees before we wrap up the whole show.
You guys are under contract by another 5 years, No, I'm kidding. If you guys are watching lah, which I know, hopefully, inshallah they will. Please note that setiap usaha penghargaan semua memang kami ambil dengan hati yang penuh rendah diri, dan memang we are not able to run Grill Heaven without you guys.
Yes, correct.
As to our targets that we have achieved in terms of sales, paling banggakan sales lah. For a burger shop, if we were to share, I don't think we will disclose now. It's immensely high lah. So for a burger shop lah. So coming back to the question, we could not have done it without you guys. And ensure that you are our family until now and forever lah, inshallah. So please do not feel afraid to come up with suggestions and come up to us with any of your issues or problems that we can solve together.
Yep.
Okay, if you don't voice it out, we won't know what's going on. And we want to help you. So keep fostering this relationship with each other. Okay, and then
Afiq pula, any last words for the employees?
Same like Afiq, but one more thing I like to highlight that for people who works under us, you're not just bound for just your work. So basically, we give you a platform for you to improve or even show your creativity. So some of the staff tend to improve our menu, this and that. So we do appreciate that, and then so we are not just like a normal conventional fast food store lah. So we are lucky enough to have a very good team right now.
The only reason why we are still in this is because of them lah. Truth be told, kalau ambil kira frasa daripada stall ke nak masuk kedai, kalau tak dapat satu team yang bagus macam ni, tak mungkin kita akan ambil langkah ni lah. Sebab mengambil perkara yang kita masih bekerja sebagai seorang juruterbang dengan scheduling yang agak tidak menentu, dengan body clocknya tak macam mana kan.
Baru sampai pagi tadi. For me so last midnight sampai tidur 4 jam. So
macam benda macam ni lah yang dia membuatkan kita terus just semangat nak bangun
drive lah.
Setiap hari untuk macam teruskan perjuangan kita lah. So we know at the back of our heads, insyaAllah the shop is doing okay with the wonderful team that we have irregardless siapa pun, we have hired we have appointed lah from amongst our staff, kita punya own manager, assistant manager, but it's not just encompassing towards dua orang tu saja. The whole team plays a role, plays their part in protecting and also growing our business together lah, in that sense.
Alright. So ada announcement naik gaji ke? Lah, sebab tiba ni adalah bayi naik gaji kan? Tak apa.
InsyaAllah. Ada.
Okay, so just another quick question sebab by the time this episode is released, kita pun dah tahu pelajar SPM baru je dah dapat result SPM. Mungkin ada antara these SPM leavers yang bercita-cita nak membuka perniagaan sendiri, probably F&B. So probably a few words of advice for especially these SPM leavers out there yang nak buka their own business.
For me, always start small. Simple as that. Start small, try, sebab the smaller you are, the better, because the amount of error yang buat very small, so you takkan rasa sakit. The biggest common problem with a lot of F&B, they tend to buka besar, they skip the steps, so ended up dia akan stumble and habis lah. So my advice, start small, daripada rumah ataupun dekat mana-mana. So jangan rasa malu, buat je.
Start small, meaning lower risk, meaning you lose much less than anyone who has invested more lah. And also maybe beyond that is also have that entrepreneurial spirit as well. This is not a role of where you experience a bit of roses lah, ya. Banyak sacrifice yang perlu diambil, bukan dari diri kita sendiri saja as entrepreneurs, our loved ones, who have supported us from the very beginning, from our back, and considering they understand the sacrifices that we have to go through, huge credit has to go to them as well. Ensure that everyone has the same mindset as you. Try your best to explain the processes that you have to go through, and just pray that they understand that, and you will find that everything is made much easier lah, kan. So kalau tak dapat sinergi ataupun dalam perangkaan pemikiran yang sama tu, it's going to be very difficult for you lah.
And never give up, itu je.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Do the work. Do the work. Kita dua ni memang buat burger tepi jalan, memang panas terik, siang malam, hujan lebat, badai, apa semualah, berpuisi-puisi pun kita buat juga. So I think those experiences makes us humble in that sense. We always remember our roots, insyaAllah. And even if we start to forget, we have loved ones who will remind us of the perils that we went through. And it's a very rewarding part of your soul, to have known that you've gone through those processes in your life. And it's very rewarding. Very rewarding. Bagi makanan kat orang, bagi makan dekat orang.
Feel satisfying.
Very satisfying to the soul.
Satisfying.
So,
so dengar dia punya kata-kata, the golden words of the day.
Ada dua dah.
Tadi?
Ada dua
Ada dua bukan tiga I dengar.
Dah banyak dah.
Apa tadi first yang you cakap?
Saat ni edit tahu lah.
Start small. Kita ada start small, never give up, do the work. Do the work tu kena bold. Okay.
Do the work, yes please.
Alright, thank you so much Nafi and Hafiz for
much.
spending your time hari ni. That was a very good perkongsian. So I'm expecting a smash burger later on. Thank you very much.
Bukit Damansara dekat je.
Okay, so kalau nak promote business, what are the socials yang mereka boleh follow juga tu tengok perkembangan Grill Heaven?
Okay, it will be Instagram at Grill Heaven KL. TikTok as well, Grill Heaven KL as well, dan juga Facebook, and kita punya website pun dah ada, it's live, www.grillheavenkl.my.
Ada opening.
Actually we are still looking lah, because we have more rooms for expansion kan, so we feel free to send your resume to us.
Ataupun I think she was referring to MC.
Oh okay. MC pun boleh lah.
Ada. Boleh, tak ada masalah.
Okay, yang kita boleh bincang tepi. Alright, jadi kalau anda nak mencari sebarang opening di Grill Heaven, anda bolehlah untuk ke naikgaji.com. Itu sahaja untuk Hello Mentor musim kedua kali ini. Anda bersama saya sekali lagi, Syasya Madu. Jumpa di episod akan datang. Salam sayang Madu. Bye.